sweetness you got to stand in front of you with the beautiful sex fit. Stand in front of you with the beautiful sex fit. Stand in front of you with the beautiful sex fit. Sweetness you got to see.
Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a summertime drugstore tutorial. I haven't done a drugstore tutorial in a really long time, so I thought, hey, you should do a drugstore tutorial. So, this is going to be a whole drugstore. Well, not as expensive. Some of these things you can't find at a drugstore because I'm using a Morphe palette and also Coastal Scents. But the majority of these things you can find at a drugstore. So without further ado, let's get started. How do you guys feel about this hairstyle? I personally love it. I think it's so cute and like chic. Don't mind this side of my face. I'm breaking out. Okay, so first off, I think I'm going to do foundation just because that's, I don't know, what I want to do. So first thing I'm going to do is take the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Coconut Water Primer Stick. I don't think I've ever used this on my channel. And I honestly don't really know if it makes a difference in my foundation longevity. But it does kind of hydrate my skin. But it smells like a glue stick. And it looks like a glue stick. So I already have my eyebrows on. But just because I don't have any, I don't have a drugstore eyebrow product. So I wasn't going to use anything if I wasn't going to use something if it wasn't drugstores. So yeah. But what I used to carve out my brows was the Fit Me Concealer. So, okay, so for foundation, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. I was going to use my CoverGirl Hello Flawless foundation because that foundation is my jam. I love that foundation. But I'm going to use this one today. Just because I've really been liking this one. I think I'm going to film my favorites video after this. Just because I really want to get videos uploaded for you guys because I will be going to Vegas again for EDC and I kind of want to have content already pre-filmed. And so I know I've been absent on YouTube and I'm super sorry about that. I promise I'll be filming more stuff. I'm like trying to get all my shit together before I go to Vegas just so I'll have like stuff I can upload. And I'm actually going to do a vlog this year. Instead of just like a montage of EDC, I'll do a vlog this year. Just because I feel like that'd be more fun. And it would be kind of like, if you guys want to see vlogs from me, be an easy way to see if you guys will like that. But my computer, iMovie, hasn't been working. So that's why I just really haven't been filming and editing and all that stuff because my computer's iMovie does not want to work. And so I was like, okay, I'll just buy, you know, Sony Final Cut Pro, but I just haven't been able to do that because I have EDC coming up and I really don't want to spend, I think it's $100 for that software. So I've just been using my little sister's. Like my last tutorial, I used my little sister's computer to edit, but it's super hard to do foundation when your eyebrows are already on. Wow, I forgot how hard this was. I'm going to have to touch that up. For concealer, I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I love this concealer so much. I usually choose this over my Tarte Shape Tape, which says a lot because I love my Tarte Shape Tape. But this one's just super good. Sometimes it does burn my under eyes though, and I don't know the reason for that. I think it's just because I have hella sensitive skin, so I have hella sensitive everything. For my under eyes, I'm going to take my Airspun. It's Coty Airspun. I've never called it what it's actually called. It's Coty Airspun. Literally everybody has this stuff. That's the most smoke you'll ever see in my face. Okay! And I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and dip into the cap just to set my under eyes. I don't bake. I don't know if I've ever said that on my channel. I don't bake personally, just because your girl has hella dry skin and I don't ever feel the need to bake, to be honest with you. So I'm going to be using a lot of Wet n Wild in this tutorial. I didn't use my Wet n Wild foundation even though it's my obsession, but I wanted to use my CoverGirl one just because I've been loving that one recently. But I'm going to use my Wet n Wild pressed powder. Seriously love this stuff. So good. I just kind of brush it. I know that looks like super messy and doesn't look like a beauty guru type I don't like a whole lot of powder, so I kind of just like dust it. I only get my brush in there once and just dust it on my face. Make sure it looks good. So yeah, I don't know. I like that CoverGirl foundation just because it makes me look like flawless. I mean, I can still see my freckles on my forehead just because they're always super dark, but it's like contour. I only have one contour that's like drugstore, so I really need to invest and like look for contours and like bronzers that are drugstore. So I'm going to take my Wet n Wild contour palette. I really like this shade. It's just really dark, so I'm going to try not to over contour because I haven't been about that look recently. I just really like a lighter contour. So we'll see. I'm going to go in with my Morphe. Sorry, I haven't been saying names. I'm going to go with my Morphe M104. Just to kind of bronze and also contour. Kind of both in one. Just not too much. I used to use this contour trio a lot. I've like been through three of these. Just because I like the contour shade a lot whenever I'm darker. But I'm not darker right now. So we're just going to take a little bit up to the forehead. I just don't like to look over contoured. I don't know what it is. I used to love that look and now I'm just like, no. If I'm not tan or like my foundation's not a shade darker than what I usually need, I don't like to be hella bronzed and like contoured. I love bronzer, but I think we overdid it all. It looks pretty good, pretty easy and seamless. So now all I'm going to do is go in with my Morphe G41. That's like, what do I want to call this? It's a flat brush. It's a flat top brush. I love to use this. And I went in with my cream shade from the Wet n Wild palette. And then I just like to carve out my contour. Just to make it look a little bit more fierce and like sharp. And I love this brush to do this. I used to use a thicker Morphe brush that looked just like this, except it's a lot bigger. But now that I have this one, it's like so perfect. It's perfectly small. It gets right in there. I love it. And it just like snatches my contour. Looks so good. And it's super effortless. For blush today, I'm going to be using my Coastal Scents 10 blush palette. I think I heard about this in my April favorites. But yeah, it looks like this. I love this palette. Since this is a drugstore tutorial, this is like a $10 palette, so, because I use the exact same blushes from Wet n Wild, like every drugstore tutorial, so I like need to do something different, so I'm going to use these. And today, I think I'm going to go in with these two shades here, with a Morphe M462, and I just kind of want to have like a nice peachy glow to the skin. I really like these two blushes together. And I love this brush for applying my blush. It just does it so beautifully. And take a little bit to here, to your temple. You do not want to look unblended, girl. Perfect. I just like a nice youthful looking cheek. It just looks really pretty to me. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild concealer. This is just Wet n Wild, sponsor me. I'm just going to take this and use this as a eyeshadow primer. So for eyes today, I'm going to be taking my Morphe 35F. Love this palette. It's just super pretty. A lot of people like this palette just because it looks like fall. But I'm going to use this palette today. I'm not quite sure what kind of look I want to do. I'm wearing pink earrings, so I think I might do something like rose goldy or pinky. But this color right here is like screaming my name. Ah! So, I don't know. You know what we'll do? I don't know if I want to do like a dewy bronzy look for summer or what. And I think I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is just like a nice warm. I usually take this shade for everything I do with this palette. I don't know why. But I'm going to take this medium tone shade. I'm going in with this smaller, like, tapered brush first on a huge fluffy brush. I'm just going to go in with this nice tapered brush and just work this into my crease. I usually I have a bristle on my nose. I usually like to take a big fluffy brush, which is usually my Sigma brush or my Marabella brush. If you guys watch my channel, you know that I love my Marabella brush. But I noticed that I was getting blending lines a lot more. So I'm going to do a little bit more of a controlled to start out. And just doing window. We're just like literally throwing this in our crease. So you have to be super precise, but don't take it too far up to your brow bone. Don't be me, because I literally take it up to my brow bone every time, never fails. I'm also going to drag this on the lower lash line. I really like a smoky effect. I don't know what it is. All of a sudden I like that like smoky effect on the lower lash line. I just feel like if it's too clean cut, it doesn't look good. I don't know. Not on me. It just doesn't look good on me. I'm just not a fan. I keep dropping brushes. Okay, so then I'm going to take... Now I'm just taking this... I just dug my finger in a shadow. Shit. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the shade here with my Sigma fluffy brush. It doesn't have a name anymore. And I'm just going to go on the upper edges and use this to blend. Also on the lower lash line. Don't forget lower lash line. So if you don't have the Morphe 35F, which is not the orange one, this is the other kind of fall tones like I was saying. If you do have the Morphe 350, which is this palette, I know RIP to this one, it was gorgeous. If you do have the Morphe 350, which you can do to achieve this look, or you could take this one here and also this one. Just kind of the same. So if you do have this palette, you can kind of recreate this look, because you could just, because I think I'm going to do a bronzy look, so you could take like this one and this one. Just an idea, because I know more people have the Morphe 350 than the 35F. So just a recommendation. So now I think I'm just going to take a mixture of these two. I don't know which one I want to do. I think I'm just going to do this one. I'm taking out my ring finger. So with Morphe shadows, their shimmer shadows apply beautifully with the finger. Eyelid. Like so. Okay. And that just makes it look like super effortless and pretty. Then just taking my Sigma brush and just running it across so there's kind of like not a disconnect. So next thing I'm going to do is take my Morphe M514. This is my like literally favorite brush. I'm just going to take a shimmery shade for the inner corner just to make my eyelids pop, since this is like a summer glowy look. Now I decided. I'm going to take this shade here. I have two Morphe M514s. So this is like my light colored one that I use for like dainty work. Dainty work. Because the other one is like dark. I'm going to take a little bit more of a darker shade. I'm going to take this here and apply that on the lower lash line just to give just a little bit more oomph down there. Oh, this is my Sigma E20 brush. Seriously, the best brush to apply shadow on the lower lash line. Again, taking my Morphe M330. You can use this to blend. I love this to blend. It's so soft. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm just going to apply some liquid eyeliner. I'm not going to do any wings today for once. I know, like, shocker, right? I'm just going to apply some liquid liner just so that my lashes kind of sit better, because I still haven't mastered the whole lashes without any eyeliner thing, because that's really stinking hard to do. So I'm just going to get really close and just line my lash line. For mascara today, I'm going to take my Scandal Eyes Retro from Rimmel. I really like this mascara. I had some mascara on previously when I went to the gym. Don't ask me why I put on mascara to go to the gym. I don't know. I just felt like my lashes needed it today, so I was like, whatever. I'm waiting for my lash glue to dry. We'll get more tacky. I'm going to be applying my highlight. I'm going to take the Wet n Wild, is it Precious? Yeah. Bleh. Highlighting powder in Precious Petals. This one's a gorgeous gold. I don't think I've ever used this on my channel before. So, and we're going for that dewy look today, friends. So, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia A25 brush, I think. A23 brush, not 25. Who am I? I'm going to just be applying this one. Such a pretty highlight. I honestly need to be more tan to rock it a little bit better, but I feel like I always use the same products for my drugstore tutorials, so I don't think I've ever used this one. Super pretty, and this highlight is literally, I think, $5. So get you some, get you some. It feels so weird having eyeliner on and not wings. I want to do something different other than just wings because I feel like I literally do wings in every video. Like I always have wings. If I'm applying lashes, there's wings. This one for a nude. I'm gonna give you guys like a nude option. I'm gonna be applying the Jordana Sweet Cream Matte in Creme Brulee. This is one of my favorite lipsticks. So pretty, and it smells so good. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, and it smells so good. It smells like cake, and it makes me want to eat it. But I'm just going to apply my lashes off camera because I can never seem to do them on camera, and I will be right back. I was going to change my lip, but I decided I really like this one, so I'm going to save the other lip for another tutorial, because I was going to do like a bright orange lip, but then I realized that the orange lippy that's upstairs, it's just all the way upstairs. I like the nude. It looks nice and like classic. So for setting spray today, I'm going to be using the Glow Mist from Pixi, just because I really want that summer glowy look. My brow straps are showing, and I feel bad, but it's like really hot, and also it gets really hot in front of this light, so I'm sorry. If you guys do want to see more videos like this, let me know down below, and make sure you do hit that subscribe button, that subscribe button before you leave. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of you that follow me and are subscribed to me and just watch my videos every time I post. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.